be a quick video, but I've had the NBN guys show up and they left some fiber optic offcuts behind. So I'm going to have a bit of fun with fiber. I don't have any actual fiber connections anywhere or anything to do it, but this is NBN Co fiber optic cable. It's actually labeled stuff, and this was from 737 meters on the roll, so it's been pre-terminated and cut into lengths. But yeah, I might try and make a fiber optic lamp or something. I'm going to try and whack some visible LED on the end and come up with something interesting. See what we can do. Oh, and don't mind the massive noise in the background. The Aussie summer is in full swing and we're running the air conditioner. Well, both of them. We kind of can't help that. Anyway, alright, until recently I've had very little to do with fiber optic cable. So this is a good experience and chance to basically muck around with it. So I've got all my networking tools that I pulled out here, and I found my little sheath cutter here. We're going to run that around a couple of times and see if we can break that insulation, and apparently not. It's some tough stuff looking at this. Oh, there we go, I just felt it go. Alrighty, so we've got lots of reinforcing here. That'll be the yellow stuff, and it looks like we've got a single fibre in here. Okay, that answers my question a lot, but to think that glass can do this. I know there's a special formulation for this, but that's pretty crazy. Alright, let's trim off our excess and we'll have a bit of fun with this. I was hoping that I'd be able to get enough fibre out of this to make like a fibre lamp. Wow, that reinforcing is like really tough stuff. Okay, but I think the fibre lamp is going to be a bit of work if I do that. Let's try some shear force. Wow. Okay, so number one thing I'm learning is that reinforcing is tough. Let's see if I can find a stoner torch and see what that does to it. Okay, so it's also not the most flammable thing. Wow, this is some quality cable. I'm impressed. I'm going to find a solution that works for this. Let's try a workshop blade and come back in that direction. That worked. Alright. Now there is definitely that might be a type of like fiberglass as well, I don't know. Anyway, but we've got a glass fiber. So now to figure out how to interface with this with an LED, I wonder. Alright, so I've thrown a 390 ohm resistor on the back of a blue LED. It's probably the brightest coloured ones that I've got. I do have some white ones, but this will be easier to see from a distance. Let's find a way to get that on the end of the cable. Alright, so I was hoping I could loosely point this down the end and get something kind of glowing on the end here, even faintly blue, but it's a bit difficult to tell. And I wonder, now I'm not in any way going to be able to splice this properly, but I wonder if I get this hot enough, if I can form a little glass bead on the end here. No, I don't think that's going to work. So I guess that there is in here, there's some insulation and some additional glass fibres. There we go. There's an additional glass fibre that hangs out the end that way. So it's inner insulation as well. Now I still can't see anything being remotely blue in there. Okay, let's see if we can get this piece of glass fibre into a nice little bead in here and ball up. Probably not going to do what I hope, but we'll try. No, probably not going to do what I want. Again, as I said, first time really playing with fibre, trying to see if I can make anything sort of happen with this. And so yeah, the glass fibre broke, so I tempered it wrong. I'll keep working on this and see if I come up with something interesting. Alright, so I've decided to get serious about this. Found a tiny little drill bit in my collection, and I have the blue LED here, which I have sanded off the top of, and we're going to hand drill a little hole into it and drop the fibre in and then super glue it. Super glue having a similar refractive index to the fiber optic, So hopefully we're able to do something with it. Okay, so we're at 10 times zoom here, so hopefully you guys can see what's going on. I can see a lot worse than you guys can. So I don't really even know if I'm drilling in here. What's the viewfinder look like? Oh, I nearly snapped the drill bit off. That's not good. Pay attention. Looks like I see some shavings coming out now. That's good. Alright, we've got things set up with some blue tack to hold it in place. And we'll use some Loctite, which is the civilian version of Loctite 406. It's the really super strong glue. Let's hope this wicks in a little bit. So we're going to put a single drop there. My hand usually ends up in the way of these things. I'll try and work that into the middle. I think we've got that right. We'll stick this down. Now we'll let that set for a while, and hopefully things work out okay. Alright, so glue's not quite set yet, but we've hooked it up. What I do see here is if I can get focus to look at this bit, we have a little blue light in the end here. It can be a little bit difficult to see, but yes, there is blue light coming out the end of the fiber optic. It's very hard to see. I'll find a better way to point this out, probably in low light, but we do have blue light coming down here. It is working. Okay, we've got a bit of heat shrink in here. Should hold it on okay. We've got another project to do in the meantime, so we will let this sit and we'll come back to it in a few. Okay, so now it's night time. It's suitably dark enough. We can see a bit of blue light coming down the end of the fiber here. I think it works pretty well, and that is going through a big bundle of fiber on the floor. So yeah, I wonder if I can find a suitable light sensor to hook up to the other end of this and see if I can make my own fiber connection. It'll be interesting. I think that I can probably send digital audio or something down it. We'll work it out. I do have a laser module somewhere that might even work better for this. We'll see what we can do.